Hey there, comic book fans. Here I am on a Wednesday. I've got 6 new comics, plus a magazine, and a little unboxing of, I finally got my Blurb books in the mail today that I'll show you. Thief of Thieves is back, issue number 32. This one's been on hiatus. We'll have to see how this is going. I don't remember. It's funny, I just read Lazarus was on hiatus for 6 months. I didn't realize it had been that long. So a few things have just come back from hiatus from Image this summer. Celebrating in the Mountain Chateau. Last I knew, he was probably stealing something, or planning to steal something, or trying to get away from stealing things. Who knows? Like I said, haven't read this in a while, so I'm not sure exactly. I think our last story arc was with her in prison. Anyway, I enjoy Thief of Thieves. We'll give it a read. And next we have Rumble, issue number 11. I think this one was also back from hiatus. John Arcudi, James Harden, Dave Stewart. I think we had a bunch of done-in-ones of Rumble, including a nice Halloween episode last fall. Halloween issue. Enjoy this one. Once again, don't remember where we left off. Our monster looking for his heart and his soul and his sword, and the guy who works in a bar and his buddy being sort of heroes' apprentices sort of thing. Very enjoyable book. It was one of those that at the beginning you didn't quite know what it was about, but I hung on with it because I liked it. The art was very good. The action in it was very good. And I'm still liking this one. Well, I like that big book she's got. Bookmarks in it. Oh, that's right. I think the lead character's mother who was dying was just taken over by some demon too. Anyway, Rumble issue number 11. Good stuff. Next we have Drifter issue number 12, which is a Spectrum Award winner 2016. I don't know what that is, but it's the 23rd annual Spectrum Awards. No idea what the Spectrum Awards are, but good for them for winning this award and giving it to this book, because this is a good one, Drifter. Last we knew, things have been, it's about these humans and strange aliens on this planet. You don't quite know what's going on. Our main character crashed there at the beginning of the story, and he doesn't quite know how he got there, and no one quite knows. And these guys right here are the aliens, and they kind of never say anything, except they're super strong, and obviously, if they don't want the humans to do something, they don't do something, and they're semi-telepathic. And something happened in the last few issues where the aliens and humans had some kind of conflict going on. It's not quite a physical conflict yet, but something has changed in the status quo in this western town, and nobody is quite sure what that change is or what it means. All they know is things aren't what they once were. So it's a weird sci-fi western Drifter. If you like a different sort of book, pick this one up. And next we have Matt and Charlene Kint's Department H, issue number 3. First 2 issues were good. Locked room mystery. Department H is this underwater, bottom of the ocean, little scientific observatory thing where our lead character, there she is, her father was killed down there. She's going down to the depths of the ocean to try and figure out who killed her father. There's her underwater suit. We also found out that she and her father were also involved in a space station, too. They flashed back to that. So they were exploring and doing scientific experiments in outer space. Now they were doing it under the water, but then someone killed her father, so we'll see what happens with this. But I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of Matt Kint's mind management, and so far Department H is shaping up to be good too. I think this is going to be a shorter series. I don't know. I can't remember how many issues I heard it was. 16, 18. But it's a good story. Good stuff. And that brings us to the Autumn Lands, issue 11. I think that this one took a step up last issue of theirs. That they always give you this sort of pulp magazine double-page spread at the beginning with some text on it to give you some flavor. And this one, kind of like last issue, they got some hints of why the magic was going away, and they ran into these giant monsters, and they're having trouble in the woods and the poison water all around this one town they found. So the plot speeded along. Sped along. Sped. Yeah, I can use English. Look at that. We get the the grayscale version on the back and the full color version on the front. I must say, I think I like this version better. It's a little more clear. The color doesn't really help the clarity of it. It kind of muddies it. Yeah, I gotta say that blue and red muddy things up a little too much for me. I like the back cover better. But anyway, Autumn Lands issue number 11. Good comic. And next we have Usagi Yojimbo 155. The Secret of the Hell Screen, part 1 of 3. I think this is the first continued story in a little while. I think it started with like issue 147 or 148 all the way to 154 were all done in ones. So I guess he's got a little continued story for us this time. Usagi is always good. You hear me talk about this one all the time because, oh, look at that. Usagi in the Rain. I'm a long-time Usagi fan. Every time an issue comes out, I get one. Don't know what else to say about Usagi. Oh, look at that. Usagi Fizzy Pop drawing. Yeah, I really got to look at the back of these sometimes. Wonder who did that, if it's Stan Sakai or not. No idea. Wonder if it's credited. Let's give a quick look to the credits, see if it says anything. Cover color, oh, back color, interesting. Cover illustration by Stan Sakai and Julie Sakai. I don't know why I said her name differently than I said Stan Sakai's name, but anyway, Usagi, always good stuff. And the final thing I bought at the comic shop this week, well, besides some new 100-pack of bags, Image Plus, the new, who is that, 7 to Eternity #1, there's a scary-looking guy. Rick Remender, Jerome Opeña, and Matt Hollingsworth. I've been enjoying this. You get the little 4-page Negan story in the back, plus you get all these preview stuff of Image stuff, little interviews with little interview with Jim Zub. Oh, look at that, a Paper Girls pinup. I must say I've been enjoying this Image Plus. It's been worth the $2 for me, or free with the purchase of previews, but I never buy previews, so I'll stick with Image Plus, thank you. Next, I just got this back from Blurb. They're my own books. I popped the zipper on it. Haven't opened up the plastic yet, but there we go. There's 3. There's the back cover to my Marked Women. There's the front cover to Hey, I'm Talking to You. Let's see how this opens. There we go. First one. Hey, I'm Talking to You. Second one. Well, I thought I had it out of the plastic bag. Turns out they're each individually wrapped in plastic. There's The Ghost of 5th Street. And finally, we have another copy of, with that white Marked Women. Look at that. This is the one I showed you a couple weeks ago. Here's the other copy of it. Same exact thing, except I took that little area of white away. Wanted to knock that back down so I wouldn't find it so distracting. This is the one with all my drawings of the Marked Women. I showed you this one, and this one is the digital comic that I put into this format. So I've had this as a digital comic. Now it's a real, actual printed comic. Look at that. I think that came out pretty good. I like the colors on it. Wow. I did these sort of design grays in the background for this one too, just because I wanted it a little different, rather than have all this white around some stuff, which I didn't want. It's got some grays mixed in there. But wow, I think that color came out nice on this one. And this finally one, Hey, I'm Talking to You, is all of these little cartoon art cards of mine, all done in one comic. So we've got page after a wall of people talking to you, saying amusing little things. Bring me the green one. I like green. I think the colors came out pretty nice on that too. I made each background a different color. Blue, green, same design, pink. I must say these came out pretty well. I'll leave a link down below where you can get them if you want a copy. This one is like 48 pages. This one I think is 20 pages, and this one is 24 pages. Let's see the back cover of this. I don't think I should. Oh, look at that. That printed up nicely, I have to say. They do a good job with this print-on-demand stuff at Blurb.com. Alright, so you guys have a good week out there.